I was always drawn to sketching. Just the explosion of life, the sheer sort of vibrancy on the page of the ink was really alluring. I think there's something really powerful about the hand-drawn, personalized, subjective quality of it. I really wanted to use this as like a personal frame to bring people's point of views into a wider context. I just draw straight in ink on my sketchbook and I pull out key quotes, almost like editing as I'm interviewing, as I'm drawing. It's really how I listen now. In a way, I wanted to sort of hijack that and use it to attract people's attention to issues that they might not deal with otherwise. In a lot of ways, I see sketching as kind of like a graphic, slow journalism. What I came to do is really apply that mentality to my reporting process. People telling their stories, it's inherently messy and sort of hand-drawn and sketched, and so in a way, that's kind of the unique selling point of it. Some of the stories that I started covering primarily were to do with subjects who didn't want to be on camera. So I would draw them. It became this way of establishing kind of like a dialogue, and they could see how they were being represented, and it sort of got a story going between us. It's a way of preserving their story, also preserving their anonymity, to bring it back to the start of the people who want to share their story but feel like they want their identity to remain private. I think empathy is really the function behind all good art and storytelling. That sense of community, I mean, that's really the whole point of telling stories, is to bring people together, get a better insight about something that isn't just about you. And saying, can I draw your picture, and then let's have a discussion about why you're standing on this street. It becomes less about me and much more about trying to reflect back people's experience. It's a series of tiny little incremental approaches like that hopefully will build up to a story world that is as complicated and diverse as the communities that we live in. Even if the stories that I tell help one person make sense of where they fit into their community, or help other people hear their stories and respond to it, my whole goal, I think, is to try and alleviate suffering in whatever form that may be. Yeah. I'm Dan Archer, and I'm a graphic journalist.